Hey girl, hey. So it's been 1 month since I started intermittent fasting, and this is my update. My update. So it's been 1 month, and actually it's been a month and a couple days because I'm a little late on doing this update, but whatever. So it's been a little over a month since I started intermittent fasting, and I'm back with an update. So it's been going good. My body feels different. I look different. I'm fitting in my clothes a little differently. I did weigh myself, and I maybe lost 2 to 3 pounds since starting, but my body composition has changed. I am definitely leaning out a little bit more. And I just feel different in my body, which for me is the most important, because you can look great but feel like shit. So, and that's not the goal here. So I am going to be including my before and after pictures, or my progress pictures, I guess I should say, because I'm not done yet. But I am going to be including those in this video, so stay tuned to the end to see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hop on over to the questions. Okay, so the first question: did you get hunger pains at all? What happened when you felt you couldn't hold out? So to answer the first part, yes, I got hunger pains. I got hunger pains for the first 2 weeks, and they led to a headache, but not bad enough to like need to take medicine or anything like that, like a migraine. But I did get hunger pains. What did I do when I felt like I couldn't hold out? Honestly, I haven't felt like I couldn't hold out. Like I said, I'm doing the 12 hours of fasting, 12 hours of eating, and I scheduled it so that I am sleeping during most of the 12 hours that I'm fasting. So it's easy for me to not like be tempted or really have cravings like that. But I definitely have, I'm not gonna lie, I have skipped a couple of days. The first month I skipped 3 days because I had family over, and like my dad was cooking out, and I just didn't want to like be sitting at the dinner table with all this great food, and my friends and my family was over, my niece, my sisters, everybody, and just like not be eating. So, but like I said, I haven't really felt like I couldn't hold out. So I have not dealt with that, thank God. Maybe this month, because like I'm into it now, and but then again, maybe not. So who knows? Second question: how's your energy level? My energy level is good. I can't really say that I have felt an increase in energy because of intermittent fasting. If anything, I felt an increase in energy because I have been taking more vitamins now that I'm intermittent fasting. I do definitely want to start a pre-workout again, but that'll be later. But I haven't really noticed a decrease or a real increase in my energy since starting intermittent fasting. So yeah, but that's just me. How long do you think that you're going to keep this up? So in the beginning of this journey, I said that I wanted to do it for about 3 months. And I do think that I'm going to keep the goal of doing this for 3 months, because I want to try something different after this 3 months is over. I do want to get into like a cutting phase where I am cutting more fat. But this has definitely helped to sharpen my discipline, because before this I wasn't as disciplined as I would like to be, and intermittent fasting has definitely taught me more about self-discipline. And the more I give into that self-discipline, the better I feel, and just overall I just feel like I can do this. Like I am teaching myself that I can do this and I can do more. So I definitely want to do this for at least 3 months and then move on to like a cutting phase, and I can talk to you more about that later. But yeah. So the next question is, have you been working out during intermittent fasting? Yes, I absolutely have been working out during intermittent fasting, because my goal with intermittent fasting was not only to improve my self-discipline, but also to put a little bit more fire underneath me when it comes to my weight loss goals. And so with me intermittent fasting, I'm definitely making sure that I'm not only just eating better, but I'm also working out, because I don't think that you can, I mean, granted, you can lose weight by just cutting out the crap and not exercising, but it also depends on where you are. I'm not severely overweight or obese or anything, so if I was to stop eating like all bad food, which by the way I haven't, I still have my ice cream, I still have my, you know, chips and stuff, my snacks, but I don't go overboard. I have them, you know, in moderation. But I definitely think that for someone like myself, I definitely have to continue to work out, and doing this with intermittent fasting is helping me to get to my my fitness goals a little quicker. I'm definitely noticing that when it comes to you know, working out and eating healthy while I'm doing this intermittent fasting. So yeah. Next question: how are the hours working for your intermittent fasting? So the hours are, okay, so this is what's going on with the hours. Like I said, I'm doing 12 hours of fasting and 12 hours of eating. But I feel like I have a little bit more fasting hours than I have eating hours, because of the simple fact that my fast starts from 7 p.m. and ends at 7 a.m. I don't naturally wake up until about 7:30 a.m. and I kind of just lay around in bed and like get my life together for 30 minutes. So from 7:30 to 8 a.m. I'm kind of just in bed on my phone, texting my sisters or my friends, checking Instagram, you know, doing my thing. And then I physically get up at 8 a.m. Breakfast usually isn't ready until about 8:30, 9 o'clock, depending on what I'm cooking and how fast I'm moving. So I'm more so doing like a 14, 15 hour fast, which isn't horrible. But at first I was like, do I want to just maybe push my fast to later? Like maybe do 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. But I kind of like that I have more fasting hours than I have eating hours, because obviously I'm not getting in as many calories as I would be. I'm still getting in like calories enough to sustain and enough to you know, still make sure that I'm getting towards that I'm reaching my fitness goals the right way. Like I'm not abstaining from food, I'm not depriving myself, I'm not starving myself, like no. But I definitely have more fasting hours than I have eating hours, and I'm okay with that. It has not negatively impacted me. So yeah, that's what's going on with the hours. And then the last question that I got was, how are you feeling overall with your progress? So I feel great with my progress. I think that I have noticed that I'm not eating as much. So for example, I make turkey burgers. I love turkey burgers or chicken burgers. And usually I can eat like 2 of them in one sitting, along with like a side of something. So like brown rice, quinoa, greens, whatever. Now, I cannot eat both of those burgers in one sitting. I have to have one burger and then like a side of something. I recently tried to do that and I couldn't handle it. I had to put the other one in the fridge and warm it up later because it was too much food. And for me, that's a good thing, because that means that I'm not eating as much, so my caloric intake has decreased. And as you know, in order to lose weight, you do have to be in a caloric deficit. So for me, that's a good thing. It's also helping me with portion control, which at the end of the day, food-wise, is most important to me. Again, I am still having my snacks, so I still have my Cold Stone ice cream. I do still have my Oreos, but again, I don't have them as often as I was before. And because like my eating hours are limited, I make sure that I get more food in than I do snacks, because snacks don't fill me up. Like they make me feel good in the moment, like especially if I'm craving sugar or salt or something. But I can have, like, say for example, 10 Oreos and 15 minutes later be like, I'm hungry again. And that's not good. So instead of having more time to eat more snacks, I have to really portion out my time. Like, okay, I have to get this meal in, and then this meal in, and this meal in. And if it's a good quality nutritional meal, I'm not hungry or I'm not craving for like the Oreos or anything like that. So I don't need to have it as often as I did before I started this journey. I just feel like overall, I just feel better. For me, this is definitely something that I feel is sustainable. Again, I'm doing 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The latest I've really eaten in my life, as far as like like when I'm living on my own, is like 9 p.m. So stopping eating at 7 p.m. is not horrible for me. All right, so I have 2 more months to go. So far this month, I have missed 2 days, and it's only it's May 9th, and I've missed 2 days so my goal this week is to not miss any days. Actually, my goal for the rest of this month is not to miss any days, because if I start to get content, then I will fall off, and that is not the plan. That's not gonna happen. I claim that in the name of Jesus. So no more days this month or next month of falling off and eating after 7 p.m. And my goal this month, exercise wise, is to exercise every day. So since starting intermittent fasting, I have been exercising at least 3 times a week. This month I want to exercise every day, even if it means just like low rest day where I am just maybe doing ab work and then mobility, stretching, stuff like that, or just stretching and mobility. But I need to make sure that I'm moving every day, getting my 10,000 or more steps in a day, which I have been doing really good at. and just making sure that I'm moving and doing the things that I need to do for my fitness goals. So let me know below if you have any questions, any other questions that you want me to answer about intermittent fasting. If you're also doing intermittent fasting, let me know what style of IF you're doing, how long you've been doing it, and how it's working out for you. And you know, just drop some tips for anyone, myself included, that wants to do intermittent fasting, who's currently on their intermittent fasting journey, so that we can support each other. So that brings me to the end of my video today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.